the reason that you think, okay, let me back up. If you have a birth mother, right?
Yeah.
We all have birth mothers.
Love my birth mother.
I mean, most people do, unless they've been traumatized. Some birth mothers, bless them, they've done their best to protect and serve their children, you know, not the cops. But you know, they were wounded, and so they passed on their wounds. They were still doing the best they could, right? So some of those children are traumatized. They think they don't love their mother, but deep down inside, every child loves their mother. I think that's fair to say, right? We are the children of this one and only Earth Mother, right? If your mother, Caitlin, what's your mother's name, if you would want to say? Just her first name.
Jill.
Jill. Caitlin, if your mother, Jill, was being raped, sexually violated, would you do everything in your power to stop it? I can't hear you.
Absolutely.
Did you say yes? You said yes you would.
Yes.
You're nodding.
Yes.
So, imagine this. Can you imagine that your beautiful mother Jill, who you love so much, picture her in your eyes. Picture her hair. Picture her hair as the grasslands. Picture her eyes as the birds and all of the wildlife on this planet. Picture her nose, picture her ears, picture her chin, picture her arms and her legs. Picture her breasts as the mountains, the ridges, the high points on this planet that connect this planet to the sacred, divine. Picture her womb, sacred womb from which she gives birth. That is our Earth. That is our one and only Earth Mother. So Caitlin, you said that if your mother Jill was being sexually violated, you love her, you find her beautiful, she gave you the breast milk and all the nurturing that she could to bring you into this world and make you the beautiful adult that you are now. If she was being, your mother Jill was being sexually violated, and you would do everything you could to stop that from happening, and our Earth Mother is your mother Jill, what's the reason, Caitlin, that you're not doing everything you can to stop our Earth Mother from being raped?
And you want everybody here to stand up and take care of the Earth?
That's what I want. I want everyone to take a stand barefoot on the Earth. Why? Look at our heart, right? So there's a reason why our heart is in our lungs, right? Because when we breathe really deep into our chest, what does that do? It takes our focus out of the mind and into the heart. That's why it's occupied the heart. Once our focus is on our heart and our feet are directly connected to our sacred earth, i.e. in water or sand or dirt or leaves, whatever is direct connection to the earth, our mother, our Earth Mother, just like when the mother is breastfeeding its young, that's that skin-to-skin contact, and that birth mother is giving that little one all of her love, all of her nourishment, right? That skin-to-skin contact, that babe knows the love, unconditional love. That's what our Earth Mother is, unconditional love, right? And the problem is this, I know each and every one of you, you are my brothers and sisters. We are all children of the God, the goddess, the one, the atheist, description, whatever you want to call it. I'm not talking about religion. I'm not talking about any orthodox mind control. I'm talking about what we know in our heart. You can call it whatever you want. We have the divine feminine, we have the divine masculine. This right here, that tree that I was in, probably, I don't know, how high do you think that was? 80 feet maybe? 100 feet? This tree, all these trees. This is our nourishment. This is our earth. And we feel that love as soon as we get connected. As soon as we stop, at least if you still drive cars, walk on the earth, take off your shoes. So we're all brothers and sisters. We are all children of the Divine Mother and the Divine Father in whatever form that takes for you in your mind. So It's not that we don't love each other, and it's not that we don't love our mother. It's that we have forgotten. It's time for us to wake up and occupy the heart. You occupy the heart, you occupy the trees. If you occupy the heart, you get connected to the earth, you get connected to what's important, you realize that this earth is worth protecting and saving. You realize that it's not worth raping our only mother for some mind control concoction that we have been brainwashed into thinking is a reality. We don't need cars, we don't need to be having this consumeristic economy with very, very few people running the corporations and the government, while millions and billions of people around the planet suffer, while the few, the very few, the 1%, benefit. It's not just about humans. Every living being, including and most importantly our Earth Mother, is suffering. So, if folks are really serious about being the 99%, we must focus on what's important. And if folks don't think that the Earth's important, then, and you think that it's just a few people around that care about speaking the truth and activism and talking about the 99 versus the 1, how many people are suffering? How many people are on some kind of antidepressant? In this country alone, how many people can barely pay their bills? How many people are so distraught they're not happy? They're not happy because they're disconnected. And the system that is in place, our economic, political, and social system, is about control, and it's about the very few having everything, while every other living being, humans and non-humans, and especially the planet, suffering at the expense of the greedy, of few greedy folks. So, don't listen to me, listen to your mother, right? That's what our fathers always said, listen to your mother. So, the way you listen to your mother, you connect with your heart. The way you connect with your heart, you breathe deep into your chest. Once you do that, and you can take off your shoes and stop driving in cars that are rubber insulated. Think about all the money that Nike makes on, one, not only keeping us disconnected from the earth with the rubber, but all the people that are abused in China and other places to make those shoes that are made from dead animals, and the animals have been abused. And then on top of that, Nike makes billions of dollars. We are disconnected, those of us that, people that wear shoes, especially made from Nike, with rubber, are disconnected from the earth. Meanwhile, humans and non-human animals and plants, the planet itself is suffering because we've been programmed to spend, for parents, you know, the kids want to buy their shoes because their friends at school want them. Everything, you know, people want to fit in. Hey, my friends have shoes. Mom, will you buy me these $140 shoes that cost like $2 to make in China, right? So the thing is that we have been lied to. And you don't have to take my word for it. Just get connected to the earth. Take off your shoes. Wrap it up? Yeah. So, take off your shoes, stop driving cars, breathe deep, and you will have all the answers that you need.
Where do you go from here? What's next?
Well, look for me in the trees. We'll see. Thanks for being here. Thank you. And I'd like to thank, what's your name again? Rick. I'd like to thank Rick and Kirby and all the beautiful Quaker folks for housing this tree and letting me be here. Thank you all for being here. Thanks. I have a question. Who would like to answer a question? You're a reporter. Would you like to answer a question?
I can
Instead of
try.
asking one? Thank you. What's your name?
Caitlin.
Caitlin, I'm Trip.
Nice to meet you.
Awesome, Steve. It's full moon tonight.
It's a pretty beautiful moon.
Would you like a hug?
Great day to climb a tree?
It is. Yeah, guiding light right there. So, Caitlin.
Go back to bed, America. Your government is in control again. Here, watch this. Shut up. You are free to do as we tell you. You are free to do as we